Good evening. My name is Keandra Taiska Miller, and this is the discussion forum on ethical violations and board discipline. The board listed 90 days worth of case. My state's board, listed 90 days worth of case dispositions. Some of the most common reasons for disciplining counselors were dual relationships, inappropriate fee assessments / insurance fraud, and failure to complete continuing education courses. One of the cases that caught my attention was that of a resident who had a relationship with her client. In the case disposition, she alleged that while it was never she alleged that it was never sexual, but admits to having an inappropriate conversations and interactions with the client. She also admitted to not terminating the therapeutic relationship when it became clear that she had developed feelings for the client. She also admitted to exchanging text messages as well as inviting the client over to her home. This resident failed to maintain professional boundaries, and in doing so violated the ACCA's Code of Ethics, Section 858, which prohibits sexual and/or romantic client interactions or relationships with former clients for a period of 5 years following the professional contract. Her inability to maintain professional boundaries was in direct violation of the ACCA's Code of Ethics, as well as the Virginia's Code of Ethics, which clearly states that clients or Section 18, Tag 115, Tag 50, which states that client counselors are not to engage in any type of romantic relationships or sexual intimacies with clients or those included in a collateral relationship with the clients, and also not counsel persons with whom they have had sexual intimacy or romantic relationships. In response, as a result of this action, she was found guilty and her license was suspended. Regarding impairments, the ACCA Code of Ethics states that counselors should monitor themselves for impairment. That's Section C. And I agree that in the case of the counselor who found herself engaging in a sexual relationship or in any kind of relationship with her counselor, with her client, this behavior was due to counselor impairments. And the question that I have regarding this, the Professor Kitzmiller addressed it earlier during the semester, was that of dual relationships, and the text talked a lot about it during this week's reading, and it cleared up quite a bit of confusion. It cleared up quite a bit for me, but I still had a question in regards to say going into if I wanted to open up a business while I had a license, while I was practicing. Just the limitations on that, because while it clearly defines, or while the ACA Code of Ethics talks about dual relationships, I'm not really sure in what parameters I would be able to engage in business opportunities with others. And I'm thinking that as long as as long as they are not my clients and I'm not soliciting my business, then that would be appropriate. I just want to hear others' thoughts as well as the professor's thoughts. Thank you and have a good evening.